Hey guys, today's deck is a new way to play Demonhunter thanks to the Soul Fragment package introduced from Scholomance Academy. This deck can be simplified into three main categories: face damage, card draw, and removal. Your win condition is going face with damage, and this deck is jam-packed with just that. Twin Slice, Chaos Strike, Aldrachi Warblades, Marrowslicer, Kayn Sunfury, Glaivebound Adept, and Soulshard Lapidary, they all go faced. And if you notice, most of that is centered around giving your hero a lot of attack, which makes Blade Dance super premium removal. It lets you send large sums of damage face while still respecting the opponent's board, and it's especially potent against rogues. Their stealth minions stand no chance against a Blade Dance. The Soul Fragment cards also give this deck even more removal. Spirit Jailer and Soul Shear are nothing to write home about, but they both give you the option to clear almost any early game board alongside Soulshatter Mystic's Battlecry. Alternatively, in a slower matchup, an early Battlefiend can be used to scale out of control to push some chip damage early on. The Soul Fragments also activate later game plays. Marrowslicer with a Soulshard Lapidary is 13 damage by itself. You also have one of the strongest removals and board presence tools in the game rolled into one card, Soulciologist Malicia. The rush tokens can help clear a taunt to go face if you don't have Kayn in hand, or you can just build a must answer board instantly. Finally, the last package in the deck, the draw package. This ensures you always get enough damage to finish off the opponent. Manafeeder Panthara is great alongside Demonhunter's 1 mana hero power. Spectral Sight is normally 2 mana arcane intellect, and Skull of Gul'dan. The discounts on it can set up an insane turn the turn after you do a score. You can easily get up to 15 damage in one turn after a skull turn. Now on to the mulligans. Some cards you keep in every matchup, but you want to know what sort of deck you're playing against, so you always keep Battlefiend and Spirit Jailer, and Chaos Strike and Manafeeder Panthara are also pretty decent in most matchups. Against aggressive decks, this is where you shine, but Aldrachi Warblades is paramount. You can win races with this simply because you have lifesteal and they don't. Another important card is Blade Dance. It lets you deal with stealth minions like Spy Mistress and Sneaky Delinquent, as well as other smaller threats aggro might be playing like Intrepid Initiate or Blazing Battle Mage. Other good keeps are Twin Slice to fight for board early, as well as Soul Shear and Shardshatter Mystic, but only if you have an activator, so that would be Soul Shear or Spirit Jailer. In a slower matchup, like Priest or Mage, you can hold on to more card draw because they're not going to be playing onto board as much, so a Spectral Sight you know you can outcast quickly, or a Skull as your leftmost card are both pretty decent to keep. You also don't really hold on to removal. You don't need Soul Shear or Soulshatter Mystic against Priests because they're probably not doing much in the early game. You want your Blade Dance later on in the game. You get stack up Twin Slices with a Marrowslicer or a Soulshard Lapidary, and then Mana Giants or a big Apotheosis minion are gone, and that also prevents any more lifesteal from Apotheosis, which is cool. Marrowslicer can also be decent because it's one of the most efficient ways of dealing damage, and it also makes sure your Soul Fragment are active. And if you're struggling against slower decks, you might want to try out Lawkeeper Polkout, maybe instead of a Spectral Sight. It means you always get your Soulciologist, and you also shuffle your Soul Fragments to the bottom of your deck because they're 0 mana, so this means your skulls are really great and they don't get disrupted by the Soul Fragments stealing the discount, and it also means your Soulshard Lapidary will be ready to go because your Soul Fragments have been shuffled to the bottom, and you get all the damage out. Glaivebound Adept also 5 mana, and they get cheated with score. So if you've seen a lot of Priests, Lawkeeper Polkout could be a decent way to go. Just remember, if you do play him, if you shuffle any more fragments in after his Battlecry, it will reshuffle the entire deck and mess up the effect. Finally, against mid-rangey decks like Libran Paladin or Guardian Animal Druid, you're probably going to have a bad time. If you're placing a Paladin, just send all the damage face and hope they don't have Libra of Hope, or alternatively you could try for a big Soulciologist Malicia turn and hope they don't have the Libra of Justice plus Consecration in response. Against Druid, you hope they don't have Ramp. If they don't have Ramp, they just fall flat and you can kill them before they get to do anything, but if they do have Ramp, you're looking for a big Blade Dance alongside Twin Slices to clear off any Iron Bark's minions, and it can also help you get rid of the Twilight Runner even if it's got stealth. If you want to have a better time against the decks, you could try Manafeeder into place of the Spectral Sight to try and outscam them. You can play it alongside Soulshatter Mystic or Blade Dance to activate it instantly, or you can just place it on board and they can't really develop into it because they know that if they develop into it, it could just be cleared. So you could try Manafeeder if you keep facing a lot of Paladins and Druids. That's all for the deck intro. If you do go on to enjoy the games or deck, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. So this is either a mirror or a Tempo Demonhunter on the other side.
But only one of us will.
So I'll keep this Shardshatter in case it's a Tempo Demonhunter, since I've got Spirit Jailer. One of the most important things in the mirror is Aldrachi Warblades, because it lets you heal as well as deal damage to their face. I like the trading. So I'm gonna go for the card draw because I don't need the lifesteal yet. He'll probably trade into it as well, so that's good. You can just Marrowslicer now instead of the Aldrachi. Looks like they're doing the same. And they're doing the trading for me. If my 2/3 deals 2 damage to their face, then it's a win. I don't care about his 1/2. It can deal 1 damage to me all at once. So I'm just going to hit there. This Glaivebound will be going face as well. They're going to have to deal with that. And this Soulciologist is looking decent, as long as I don't draw any soul fragments. They need a Soul Shear here to clean this up nicely, otherwise they're taking even more face damage. That can be annoying, but they still just took 6. If I get Twin Slice. Okay. I'm probably just gonna go with Aldrachi here. My Soulciologist should be pretty decent next turn. And they probably just have to send damage face here, just to heal themselves. Okay, that's really slow. He's not outcasted that, so he's not getting any discounts. That's bad. Okay, this Soulciologist isn't that great. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that was shit, but whatever. Still have to do it. Rather unfortunate.
Release me, and I will grant you a merciful death.
Is exhilarating.
Just give me a twin slice, please.
Unleashed!
Okay, they're dead, thank God.
Hide behind yourself. I will still fight.
Well, I don't think the Soulciologist being bad matters since they had Magtheridon, but just go face. That shows you what you're meant to do in the mirror. They kept trading into my minions when they should have just gone face. Most mages are temper, well, cyclone or whatever you want to call it. Not many Highlanders anymore anyway.
I am determined to win this.
I'll just keep the good cards. I would be tempted by Skull, but not when it's on the right side of my hand. It's a good pick up. Arguably Battlefiend is the best turn 1, but Spirit Jailers are much better than just hero powering, so yeah, looks like it's tempo anyway. From the cram session. Play the Chaos. Next turn's probably Manafeeder. The hand can't be that good if they're just going for cram session for one card. I mean, they might be setting up some insane cycling turn already with sorcerers, but that's really bad actually. Do I coin that out? It's decent. They need to answer it. Firebrand isn't enough by itself. Might have to burn a bunch of Ray of Frosts or I don't know. It's alright. Doesn't actually clear that much damage off the board, so. Just gonna go face even more. I'll let them do the trades and then I'll just clear it up with Shardshatter probably. There is a reason to trade since they have this now, but there's also a reason to go face because it reduces their health total to 0. I've got Shardshatter or Blade Dance to clear up minions on the following turns.
True mastery takes dedication.
Soul Shear and Shardshatter, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Don't think there's any other way. Double Twin Slice Blade Dance plus trade. I'll go for the AoE, or should I? This puts a 3-2 in play, the other line doesn't. It's arguable which one you do there. This could be decent against mirror images or whatever that they might randomly generate. Looks like they're still not going for their cyclone turn yet there. Looks like the 3-2 is going to push damage as well, so it's probably the right play. Now it's Marrowslicer or just start going Glaivebounds. I think I like the wow. Yeah, Marrowslicer sets up for a better blade dance if I need one. Now we'll just set the Swing Slice in now. Just setting up lethals. They're going to struggle with that ice barrier or a freeze. They need their big. Here's the big turn. Here it comes. As long as they don't get a freeze, we're all good. Normally they don't run Frostbolt, they only run Ray of Frost. I mean, obviously they can generate whatever, but obviously going for a Cyclone if they're just blowing that. Or an Evocation, okay. They're searching for a Frostbolt.
Oh, it says explode!
Don't think there's anything that saves them now. Yeah, he knew I had the second slice, so just conceded. I think Mage is pretty free. They just don't have heal, and they don't run Frostbolt, so they can't really stop your face attacks unless they generate one. So pretty decent matchup. Let's see if we can beat a Druid. It is possible.
I am determined.
Soulciologist might be a keep with this hand, actually. It is a way to make your own big board. They could also just completely brick on drawing ramp and then I just win. But this Soulciologist is definitely looking good now that I picked up Spirit Jailer as well. The second one. No Breath of Dreams. Well, they might not even be Malygos version, but Chaos Strike. Probably want to not play the Spirit Jailer until just the turn before or on the same turn as Soulciologist, just to lower the chance of me drawing Soul Fragments. So if they don't have Overgrowth, absolutely beautiful stay. If they do have Overgrowth, yeah, not so good. Yeah, probably lose now. If they have, well, they might just have no follow-up. If they don't have Guardian Animals and whatever, we're still good, but if they have Guardian Animals, especially if they have the Cleave minion, who am I kidding? They always have it. Soul Shear's not bad though. Yeah, let's just set up Soulciologist for next turn. Let's see what pops out of this first, I guess. Okay. Do I want to draw one card? Sure.
I will find a way.
This should be fully ready. Or maybe not fully, but I think we're up to 7 actually. It should be ready. Yeah, that's full board. So even if they have Guardian Animals number 2, we have a swing tool. And then we have the Skull as follow-up as well. Okay, it's probably Malygos since they don't have the cleave one. Yeah, definitely Malygos after Breath of Dreams. Right, let's go. This is one way you beat Druid. If they have Malygos combo in top 18 already, then sure, but even double swipe isn't like I can still win if they have double swipe. They need the Malygos damage really.
Nature speaks through us.
This overflow ain't great if they're going for that. Swipe, okay. They got both. No, doesn't look like it. They must have a Wrath or a Bog Beam or something, unless they're going to tank the 5 damage with the hero power. It's a nice stat line. Okay, they burnt a Moonfire on it. So they're at 12, and then that's 4, 8, 10. So I'm actually 1 mana off being able to just kill her. I think it's responsible to trade her. But I will send a large sum of damage face before he can Iron Bark anything. Might be able to squeeze past an Iron Bark with the Glaivebounds. Or if I just draw Kayn, obviously I'd probably just kill her. And they're still blocked from overflow unless they want to mill half their deck that they have remaining. If he hits to clear that, that's great, because he just dies to Glaivebound there. Interesting choice. Please hit and kill that. Oh, throw. I can just Glaivebound him now. Well, that's one way to beat a Druid. Just get Soulciologist. Another tempo mage, eh? Spectral on the left, we'll keep that. Don't need Blade Dance there. Mage doesn't play onto board that hard. Yeah. Probably base removal out if they have it. It's better than a hero power anyway, so. Cool. Still gonna Spectral Sight.
I will find a way.
Next turn I can buff up this with Manafeeder anyway. Okay. Cram session for 1. Nice and slow. They're thinking about something. Okay.
I need a
Hopefully they play a minion soon. I need the Soul Shear to get the Lapidaries online. Guess I might just start jamming Twin Slicers unless they coin, I don't know, Ray of Frost, is that a Brain Freeze? Okay, that's a nice alternative. I'm not just going to waste Twin Slicers there. Actually, why not? Let's go. I mean, I have the damage in hand. -10. We're not far off.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
I was gonna say, you can't really use that yet. Not without Sorceress. Do I respect it though? Yeah, I guess I can. Do I trade the minion? Or do I want to get an extra damage phase? Well, trading the minion gives me an extra damage phase, I should say. Every coin matters. If he trades one mage in, that's fine. I don't particularly need my board to stay alive now. I've got Shardshatter. Oh, Shardshatter is very nice against Shandies. He's probably going to make the 5/5 fake because he wants to trade this not the 5, yeah, the 5/5 will be the fake one. Well, maybe not. I think it's still Shardshatter. Interesting. It's a ballsy move. I'll go Glaivebound actually, just stop a potential conjurers or whatever. This is also better with Blade Dance. This doesn't synergize with Blade Dance. It's just cleaner this way. He's probably trading this 5/5 off, but... Oh, here he goes. Here's the turn. Can they random a Frostbolt? That's the question.
Oh, it says explode!
Oh, taunt. And it doesn't die. Okay. Evocation. Learn Draconic. They're going to have the Mana Cyclone as well, aren't they? I mean, you think, oh great, they're just playing Cram Session, Arcane Intellect in the early turns, and then it's just to set up or search for this. Has he got the payoff? Mage Secret. Statistically, okay, it's guaranteed to be Ice Barrier. Oh right, yeah, just random that. It's always Ice Barrier, isn't it? That's how it works. Okay, it's not. I mean, the AoE's not bad. So it's a spell related, and that's irrelevant. Soulshard is going to finish it off, I don't need a spell. Looks like they've got conjurers. Well, they're probably just trading because they have to, but... No taunt, no taunt. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it looks like even if they got a taunt, well, I would have been one short, so let's just be glad they didn't get a taunt. Zero mana 16/16 is not good enough, Mage. Might be able to challenge a Face Hunter with this rapid start anyway. You obviously want Aldrachi or whatever, but double Battlefiend is also really good. Let's just draw it anyway. Okay, they probably rolled the worst one there, but it's good for me. They look like they want to coin. Adorable Infestation. Okay. I probably should kill that. I'll play this over a Battlefiend because it trades into the 1/1 nicely. Okay, that's quite slow. I'll go Manafeeder Panthara. This could be really nice with the lifesteal. The beast that he gets off scavengers is either Phase Stalker or, well, he got the high roll.
You here for the tour?
I assume he just sends this into my face, right? It's probably got Dragonbane as well there. That clear is probably good, but I'm also greedy. So... well, I don't know if he'll trade into me, but...
I know there's a way.
I have a read that he's got Dragonbane. From how he didn't do that. Well, he could have Phase Stalker, but... I think the AoE is net positive for me. I have the answer to Dragonbane anyway. I assume that's what the tour guide saves for. Okay, Phase Stalker off this there. It's probably explosive, but it could be freezing. Let's try. Okay, it's freezing. That's really good for me.
Such a beautiful sword.
Rather it be freezing than explosive. I think I win from here. He's got 4 cards. None of them are buffed from scavengers. I'm ahead on board. I've got lifesteal in hand. So he's probably got pressure plate with freezing trap as well. You either go double explosive or 1 freezing, 1 pressure. I think that's what's most popular anyway. I mean, some of them are even running Lawkeeper Polk out now, just to be more consistent with getting your damage out, because that'll get you your Eagle Horn Bow, your Dragon Bane, and your kill commands. So I think they're debating whether to trade. This reads such an this reads like such a freezing trap, but if you're gonna freeze my damage back, then fine. I'm just gonna Glaivebound, give him something to deal with. It's still awkward into the bar for him, so I've got 4 health on it. Taunt whatever. Got Aldrachi. It's probably just gonna Hero Power and do nothing now. Okay, that probably needs to die. Oh, hello Blade Dance. That is a great draw. Pushes even a lot of damage through from that Blade Dance, to be fair. It also deals with Voracious. It's unfortunate that the Soul Shard isn't active, but I've also got a 6 attack on board he probably can't deal with. There's a few varieties of Rogue going around. You've got Galacrond, you've got Stealth, you've got the Miracle Secret stuff. I think the Stealth builds are the most popular, and I'd also argue they're the best. But I'd also hope it's the Stealth build because this deck does a pretty good job against her. We'll probably know what they're playing based on what they play on turn 1 there. Might not be might not be Stealth now though. You probably aren't passing turn 1 if you've got Spy Mistress and all that.
Hey, I got you, friend.
What? Okay. Beaming Sidekick. I don't know now, but Blade Dance is brilliant. I can just ignore him. So I can ignore him even though I have Shardshatter as well. It's probably Stealth. Beaming Sidekick is pretty unusual, but I don't know. I'll set up Aldrachi. Just a Blade Dance for 2 is looking decent at the moment. So it is Stealth.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
Okay. Shardshatter's not bad. I feel like Blade Dance is better now though. So if I went Twin Slice Blade Dance, I'm not doing much else, but I kinda want the Manafeeder, and I'll just call in the Blade Dance.
You're fast. I'm faster.
This is going face though. I don't care about I want to. It's not trading into anything on my board anyway, so there's no point protecting.
Better be something good. Double time and double.
That's fine. Yeah, AoE is
I got you, friend.
it's looking very nice now. That's why I went for Blade Dance first, because this can go as many minions as you want, but Blade Dance is limited to 3.
This power.
Yeah, Spectral for 1. It's probably not getting unlocked for a while.
We'll find a way.
Okay, that could be a good turn 7. Got Soul Shear and Marrowslicer next turn, potentially. I didn't need it anyway.
Me too. Clear the path.
I'm just gonna burn the lifesteal face, because I want to set up Soulciologist. It's a pretty obvious play that I'm doing that, but what are they going to do about it? Flick if they have it, but not many rogues are playing Flick. A lot of them just top out at Jandice and that's it.
From nothing, power.
You don't really need to run anything more expensive than Jandice when you just secret passage anyway. A lot of them, they literally only have 1 4-drop and 1 5-drop. They have Infiltrator Lilia and Jandice, and that's it. Anyway, let's dodge the soul fragments. Good, and let's go. I don't really care about any secrets. If he copies this play, then fine. It's a pretty dead play for him if he copies it. It's dirty tricks. Yep. I knew the Malicia would be the backbreaker.
Arana versus Gul'dan.
There's a couple of variants of Warlock on ladder at the moment. Galacrond and well, the more popular and recent one is probably Darkglare Zoolock, or whatever you want to call it, Pain Zoo or Masochist Zoo or whatever, but I'm gonna mulligan for that. It's actually a pretty good matchup against Pain Zoo because they do half of the face damage for you. Okay. I'm gonna use a twin slice on it, I guess. If I get an activator for this Shardshatter, it's really powerful in the matchup. The only thing that survives it is Darkglare and the Giants, and Disease Vulture, but not all lists are even running Disease Vulture. If he just taps, that's good for me.
A little agony goes a long way.
This is really bad because I don't have an answer. He went risky, but it paid off. Hopefully they don't go off too much. Blizzard and Mana Cheat. Oh, they go hand in hand. I mean, look at what card's in my hand. They just... Mana Cheat is...
You here for the tour?
Big mistake. My AoE, I need an activator. I need an activator. I'm holding on for an activator till the end of the night. Hey, loser. Like, look, if I had an activator... Okay, Soul Share, but it's a bit late, isn't it? I mean, it's still gonna get played, but... Or do I just Manafeeder? I'll just Manafeeder. I can Soul Share plus this next turn. They need the payoff though, they need the Hand of Gul'dan for refill. which they didn't have. Oh, they need the Flesh Giant. I think it'll be like 3 mana by now, Flesh Giant that is. I mean, you can also just play one of these and discard the other. Be surprised if he trades that way, but maybe he really values 1 damage phase. I think this is a good enough Shardshatter. I've got another Aldrachi as well, and the skulls on the left for turn 6. So. They also don't have a giant yet, but I think they would have played it by now anyway. Oh, that's my card. What are you doing with that? It's not allowed. Okay, I could set up for a Soulciologist, but it's not. Is it game winning to just get 3? Against Zoo, it's pretty good. I think Skull's also pretty good though. Oh, hello, Blade Dance. Yeah, there's some pretty good draw. Do I trade? I mean, why not? Maybe I could just go face, because I mean, they're not doing much. I should be able to deal with Mana Giants now. I've got some massive discounts on the Blade Dance and whatever. As long as he doesn't go super wide here, we're fine.
Muzzle their magic.
This costs -1 I'll have, you know, so it's still free. Anyway, it's actually pretty annoying on the other stuff, to be fair. What am I looking at? Just go face.
I know there's a way.
That sounds like a plan, you know, just go face. Yeah.
Soul for soul.
I mean, I've gone for it now, we're going face. I mean, I'm just setting up our Aldrachi here. There's this. They don't really have any heal except for soul fragments from Spirit Jailer. That's the problem with this deck. Can't cheat mana if you've got no health. I think Soulciologist would have won as well, but they're looking pretty dead. Oi oi, Soul Fragment. So you got the destroy a minion if your hero's health has changed. Or 0 mana rate, hey, watch out. I mean, unless he's got the taunt card tech turn, which he doesn't, because that discards the highest cost. Yeah, just Aldrachi, hero power. I mean, it's pretty unfair. They do half the damage for you. You just have to finish them off.